like my Lakos.
Suspicious.
Very suspicious.
You mean my
So
lock?
sad.
Your Lakos. I said that. Levi's
Oh
Lakos.
my God, he's dead.
Maybe he's not dead. Maybe he just fell.
But the light went off. I mean, he's tradition. He wouldn't stray so far from the path.
And on my carpet.
And on your carpet. I feel
picked
closer to
out
you than
that
ever.
carpet.
I feel closer to you than ever right now.
Oh, God,
But
I
not
love
for
you so
long.
much.
Guys, someone died. Stop.
Oh, right.
We should probably sing a song, right?
Do you have a song prepared for this occasion? In which case I find it
Are
very
you gonna
peculiar.
be in charge of music that bad, Noah?
Listen,
Wait a
all I want to
second.
say is I have a record deal coming up. Spotify's talking to me. The Grammys were giving me some buzz, so maybe I have a few songs written down. Get off my
And
back
this-
about it. You know?
And this is your release party?
No, not like that. But it's just, you know,
Quite the
I feel remiss
spectacle.
if I didn't sing. Any requests?
Sing, please sing.
Please.
I close my eyes only for a moment, life in second gear. I'll be fine. I don't know it in Yiddish, so that's off my bonus track deluxe album, which will be coming soon.
Excuse me, I think, okay, everyone, I took the liberty of calling an investigator. I hope you don't mind. He just came to the door to figure out this murder. Let's let him in, and please, let's let him in. Go ahead and let him in.
Go ahead.
Who's there? Knock, knock.
Thank you for knocking.
Yeah, go ahead. You know, the powers that be, and let him in the room. The investigator, please.
Come in, see?
I know.
Oh, he's very happy.
Maybe it's God.
All right, I'm busting in.
Oh, there he is.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He looks very good.
Please.
And his name is also Isaac.
That's what everyone else calls me. That's what everyone in the squad calls me undercover.
Oh,
Nice to see you, see? Listen to me now. Listen good. See? As you can all see, there's been a murder. When the lights went out, there were 4 candles lit. We heard a gunshot, and then there were only 3, with the first night missing. And yes, I missed a couple spots shaving. Who cares? Isaac, the kvetching spirit of night 1, the handsome, hung spirit of night 1, has been murdered. My name is Detective Mitzvah, Detective Bart Mitzvah, and I've been called here to figure out exactly what happened to Isaac and ensure that justice is served. See? From my investigation, so far I can tell you the gun used to kill him was a Festival of Lights 20, or an FOL 20, that we call in the business. A weapon that reacts to light. The gun was inside the present, meaning that whoever had given Isaac this gift, whoever had him for Secret Santa, is the murderer. See? 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 Abigail, Noah, Seth, Jacob, Levi, Eli, and Sarah. You are now suspects in an ongoing murder case. I can ask for your full cooperation, and I will ask that you cooperate with me as I interrogate you throughout the rest of the night. If you have evidence that I may find useful, I ask that you kindly give it to me now, see? I advise you when I am not interrogating you to talk amongst yourselves and attempt to aid in the solving of this mystery. And to you, all the other partygoers, pay close attention. We will be hearing some twisted alibis as we interrogate our suspects. Look closely behind the words, behind the evidence, behind it all. You will find the truth. Thank you all, Jews. And I will be addressing you when I have received all the evidence and feel that my interrogations are complete. Everyone starts sleuthing. But first, I'd like to talk to Eli in the attic.
Ugh.
Can I just ask, do you mind taking your shoes off, putting them at the door?
No problem.
Thank you for asking that. Thank you.
You got it.
Both sides of my culture require that.
Oh my goodness. Who killed him? Which one of you did it?
I didn't have him for
Not me.
Not me.
Here's the thing.
I was right here.
Well, we were all here when it happened.
Oh,
That's not
right
much of
here.
an excuse.
It's a bad
I'm
alibi.
just saying.
Where is this kid? Kid wearing the funny shirt and the funny Funny bow tie, see? There he is. How you doing there, sport? You all right? I know you must be a little shaken up.
Yeah, I'm shaking a lot.
I can tell. Look, it doesn't matter how well I didn't shave. It doesn't matter, see? Now,
I wasn't gonna ask.
Eli,
Yeah.
I'd like to know a little more about your relationship with Isaac. Talk me through it.
You know, I haven't really known him that long, and but my entire relationship with him has, I'll be honest, has been absolute hell. He hasn't liked me since day one. But I wouldn't. I'm a peaceful being. I would never murder someone because they don't like me.
Can I ask you one more question?
You can ask me anything you need to, sir. So yeah,
And I need you to be honest with me.
I am the Boy Scout.
Where'd you get that fabulous bow tie? I love it. I've been looking at it since I got here.
My gay uncle gave it to me.
It's great. Love the gays. Big fan. All right, I'm
Thank
through
you
with you.
so much. I
I'm out of
appreciate
here.
it.
I gotta go
Okay.
to the living room. Gotta go to the living room. Get out of here. I gotta leave.
I'm going as fast as I can, sir. Please don't shoot me.
So you guys think I can be night one or no or what? Is this gonna? Can I possibly step into the shoes or is it open?
All right. Too soon, Noah. Sit down.
Very soon.
Very exceedingly soon.
Sorry.
Did you guys see that production of Soon?
No, I didn't see that. No, I didn't
Who
see
was
it.
in
To
that?
die for, really.
Who was
Oh,
in that?
I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't see it.
Lori Metcalf, right? Is that what she was in that, right?
Not Lori Metcalf. No. The other
Laura
one.
Linney. Laura
Laura
Linney.
Patton, right? No.
Not
Oh.
Laura Linney, although Laura Linney, I've got stories about Laura Linney.
Do
We
you?
want to hear him.
Yes. No, not Laura Linney though. Soon.
That was a
You
rock
know.
musical.
What's that?
That was a rock musical. There was a rock musical called Soon. This
It was-
is not the subject we should be talking about. Who murdered Isaac?
Very good question.
I'm not sure, but I would assume Noah.
Why would I do that? What do you mean? You
want
kidding
to
me?
Laura?
I'm not a murderer.
And furthermore,
Oh,
sorry, I was in the middle of a big speech. And furthermore, I was talking to myself. But and furthermore,
Oh,
listen, see, I'd like to go to the kitchen if you wouldn't mind, unless the kitchen is off limits.
who
It's
do
off
you want-
limits for me.
Who do you want
Obviously.
to talk to? Who do you want to
Me
talk
as well.
Well,
Can
then,
go to anything.
fuck the kitchen, as they say in my precinct. Let's go back to the attic. I'm taking the stairs, baby. It's a new health initiative. I need to speak to
what?
Noah. I need to speak to Noah. I need to speak to Levi. And I need to speak to Abigail. See? Meet me in the attic. The rest of you, cool off.
Okay, Bart.
All of us? You want us in the attic?
I want Noah. I want Levi. And I want Abigail in the attic. Didn't you hear me? Get the
No, I heard. I
nuts out
just
of your ear.
you want all of us at once. All right, I'm coming.
Eli, what did he ask you?
He liked my bow tie, and it's the first time that someone gave me a compliment first part of the conversation, so I felt really good.
Oh wow. Nice
Wow.
feedback. It's nice that you got feedback.
Feedback is great.
Feels like it's not the entire story.
My battery's really going down with all this stairs and the rooms and the switching and hi.
I'm just coming up with a theory. And don't worry about my beard. It's the way I designed it. It doesn't matter how well or well not I shaved.
Okay.
I can feel you looking at it.
No, I'm
This is
looking
how
at
I like it. Now listen, Noah, Levi, Abigail, talk me through just about your respective responsibilities here. Who are you? What do you do? Tell me everything.
Night 3, dreidels and chocolate. That's pretty much all I do.
Right. Levi, see?
I'm night 6 in charge of lockers.
Voice going up a little bit there. You all
Yes,
right?
Yeah, I'm just in charge of lockers.
All right, what are you, 9?
Yes.
All right, good. I'm just good at guessing numbers. Abigail, what are your
Um,
responsibilities, please?
wine.
You
Wine.
like to whine and complain, see?
No. Well,
Hmm.
yes, but wine. WINE. No, wait.
Ah, the sauce,
I need
the
a
drink, the hooch. Oh, he's 9. You can't be drinking a Coke at this hour. It's bedtime.
I really am going to be up late in real life right now from this.
All right, good. Oh, I just met you, but I can feel that you're the best improviser of the crew. Anyway, Abigail, wine. Anything else I need to know?
That's it. Just wine. Only wine.
Just wine. Okay. See, methinks thou dost protest too much, but I'm going to head back to the living room if you wouldn't mind joining me.
Sure. I'll head back with you. Okay.
All of you. That's right, all of you.
All
I'm
right,
there.
We'll go.
All right.
You know, someone was murdered, so he asked me if I murdered them, and I said no.
Wow.
Mm,
He really
thorough.
came at you hard, huh?
Hmm.
Is he more of a good cop or a bad cop? Or a good cop, bad cop hybrid?
I would say more of a hybrid, but I did get a little bit of a vibe.
Oh, of a vibe.
A vibe.
Vibe.
In my home? Oh, you mean like,
Oh.
is he SpongeBob like that? You know?
Yes, like SpongeBob.
You know.
Oh,
yeah.
SpongeBob.
Like the way that SpongeBob is.
You know. Is he SpongeBob?
With the
Yeah.
holes.
Yes.
Right.
You
With
know.
or without
Sarah
holes.
knows. Sarah knows.
I'm here for it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, interesting. I
Okay.
just got. Did you guys get this?
Yes.
I think I did.
We've all just gotten a message. Let's see.
Sarah, you were in charge of gifts, am I right?
I was. That I was. And
That's all I want to know. I'm just saying the gun was a gift.
You know, well, which rooms are empty right now?
The kitchen is definitely empty.
Well, we can't go in there.
what about the dining room?
Dining room. Hey, Seth, why don't we go to the dining room?
You know, I would love to join you in the dining room. I really would. Why don't you go to the dining room and I will be right there?
Okay.
I'll be right there.
Okay.
I'll be right there.
Hello, everyone.
Isaac, I'm stepping into the
Hello.
dining room. Is that all right?
It's fine with me. I'm going to follow you there.
Oh, shit.
That's right. And Seth, I'd like you to join us.
Say again?
What do you got, matzo balls in your ears? We're joining you in the dining room. The dining room. You
We'll
and
go
your
to the
husband.
dining room.
You and your husband. Let's go. Right
I
now.
feel
Chop,
great.
chop.
Here's the thing. I feel very good. And I'm very much enjoying this party. And does anyone?
Oh, well, goodbye.
Well.
then.
Oh,
All right.
bye.
Now listen here. Waiting for your husband to see you. Now the two of you, listen, I need you to be straight with me, okay?
Well,
All right. Listen.
Well,
All right. Seth, I want you to be honest. And if you feel uncomfortable, we can always ask Jacob to leave.
no.
Seth, talk to me about your marriage.
let me ask you a question in answer to your question. How many details do you want?
Oh boy. Well, this is an investigation. So whatever you think is pertinent, I want to know. See?
Absolutely. Well, Jacob, and I, we have a really wonderful marriage. Well, we've had one. We were married on a beachside in Massachusetts. We really like cold Atlantic Ocean. So we waded into the water about 3 feet. The rabbi was there. The rabbi dropped the wine in the ocean. Drop the wine.
All right, hold right there. We're going to hold right there. Jacob,
Yeah.
what is this desire to be
it
best
is a-
grandfather? What is no.
A deep desire for Seth.
No,
deep
you're missing the point. You're
sexual.
missing the point.
He's
I need
insane.
you to listen, boys. I need you to be straight with me. See,
Well,
listen here, Jacob. Look
Yeah.
me in the eye. Look me in the eye, son.
which one?
I got
Yeah.
both of them open.
Okay.
That was intense being interrogated.
How was that? What did he ask you?
Well, it seemed like he was just kind of asking us about our responsibilities and what we do. I think he made fun of my improvisation skills because he's a real improviser and I just kind of do this, but it's all right. To each their own.
It's all right, Levi. Hey, Abigail. I want to profess my love to you in front of people. You know,
I-
I'll be Facebook official. And I
forgot
wanted
to
to be
tell-
out there on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and, you know, MySpace.
Noah, you have to sing a song if you're really gonna do this.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
stream it.
Did you
Even though
ever
it's-
know that you're my hero? You're everything I wished I could be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. What do you say? Oh, my hero.
I forgot to tell the investigator something. So
Like she was gonna throw up.
no.
Both of them.
Listen to me. You look both me in the eye and you tell me, what is this strong desire to be the best grandpa, huh? Abigail, stay out of this, okay? See? Yeah.
I'm sorry. She barged in.
This desire, this want, this yearning, this yen to be best grandpa. Tell me about it. What's going on here?
He wants to be best grandpa more than anything in the world. And you know what? I really thought he was best grandpa. I did. I thought he was.
Was.
My sweet, no, is. I won tonight, and I won with zero campaigning, without asking anybody to vote for me. They voted because they saw the truth of what I could be.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. I'm going to leave you boys in here. Don't do anything silly. Now be straight with each other now, see?
Well,
It's very good. The thing we created with this was very good.
Bart, can I call you Bart? Ah, goodbye, Bart.
you know what? It's for the best. He listen, Seth. I'm so nervous.
Jacob, I understand. And you know what? I'm going to comfort you. I'm going to comfort you at the best I know how. And I need to grab something very quickly to help comfort you. I will be right back. You can wait right here. Don't worry. I am coming back. I just need to grab something from.
I had this in mind. This is from Israel, but I guess she doesn't want it.
Real foil from Israel?
Yes, this is actually from the sands of Israel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a shame. Could have been. So about my music career, guys. Listen, I think I should be night one. And any disregards against that, or any?
No, it just feels soon is all.
It doesn't
seems
feel
fast.
good.
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to take the place of that very important first night. And
Yeah, but the first night happened already this year, so you don't not this.
I'm talking
We still have a
2021,
year to
baby.
decide.
Abigail.
The investigator was busy, so I came back to the living room. Did it get hot in
It might have.
I mean, the fire's still going.
Abigail, will you marry me?
here? No, Noah. I will not marry you.
I don't got no
Yeah.
music. I don't got no girl.
We fucked once.
It was in a half times. I couldn't get it up.
The attic. Oh, I'm here. Ay, 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 ay. What to do? What to do? The thing is, I do feel very emotional. But my emotions, they come out very specifically. They come out inside. They come out inside. They tear me apart. They rip me to pieces.
I'm back, everyone. I'd like to report a couple things before we move on.
Thank God.
From examining the body, which I have just done. Beautiful schwanz.
What is that?
It's pee-pee, caca, doo-doo.
Huge. Plentiful.
I don't need to know.
It's fantastic. It has nothing to do with the murder investigation, but I thought you should know.
Oh,
Now
that's
listen,
right then.
from examining the body, I could tell that Isaac was killed by a gunshot that came from his present.
We
And
knew
with that, I need to speak to Sarah. I desperately need to speak to Sarah. Sarah, if you could meet me in the attic, please.
And
I know.
then-
Excuse me.
Detective Mitzvah, after that, I think I have some things I want to show you, if that's all right. I want to show you my present and
Me
my,
too.
if that's all right, if I could just, after.
Well,
we're talking about actual gifts, not the.
I'm gonna have to see after I speak to Sarah. I'd like to see some of your gifts. Yes, I want to be able to investigate, as I am an investigator. Sarah, meet me in the attic. See.
In the attic. Okay.
See.
Well, this is
What?
awkward.
Sarah, good luck, good luck.
I feel like it's not so awkward now that we're definitely not getting married.
But I bought you dinner at Scotty's. I mean, I don't know what else that's supposed to mean, but okay.
I am so scared that my sweet Seth might have done something. He doesn't just grab things from the other room. No. We have doubles, triples of all of our earthly needs. You need shampoo in one bathroom. It would never happen. We have shampoo in both bathrooms is the idea. You need a blanket from one room to bring to the other. No, we bought different sets of blankets. So why my sweet Seth would go to fetch something? What is there to fetch? Unless my sweet Seth has a secret that he's not telling me. That couldn't be. It couldn't be, because I'm the best grandpa. I'm the best grandpa in the best marriage. Sure, I never had kids, but I'm the best grandpa. And my sweet Seth massages me with sand. That's a thing that we established some time ago, for anyone tuning in for the first time. I just pray, unless my sweet Seth is up to something. After all, we are spirits, right? I think that was in the character description. I've conveniently ignored it for some time, but it's coming back to haunt me. Wow, we are fun. What if my sweet Seth disappeared into thin air, killed Isaac, and then rematerialized, and he's creating some kind of conspiracy cover-up? That could happen. Anything could happen. I mean, look at what happened when I tried to go into the kitchen. The door was broken. And I haven't gotten over it because I had a TaskRabbit come and they tried to look at the door and they were like, oh, you need to get a specialist and here you need to get new hinges. No. How many people do I have to call to fix the hinge on my kitchen door? So what, now I can't cook? Listen, I order and take out anyway all the time. Where is Seth? Where is Seth? I'm flipping out and I'm sweating profusely. I still have my sunglasses here.
One rib at a time. And I just can't.
Oh, Seth, what are you doing in the attic? See, what are you doing hiding up here?
I was actually just coming to get this copy of Act 1 by Moss Hart, which I thought would be a really wonderful read for anyone interested.
I'd love to borrow it sometime. I think it's a great book.
Oh, wonderful. You're another Hart fan. You're a Moss head.
Now scram, see?
Scram.
Speak to Sarah alone.
You gave me. I'm still reading. I'm taking notes.
Well, I will leave you two. Do you need anything? Do you need me to grab anything?
No, we don't need you to grab anything. He's gonna leave mid-sentence. Yeah, he's gone.
Dinner at Sardi's, that's expensive and not that good. So,
But Andrew Rannells pours us the liquor. So
Yeah,
that
we sang a song too, I think.
oh, you were, okay, so you guys went to the fictional Sardi's and saw Andrew Rannells as the bartender.
Yes, and
Yeah.
James Corden was there.
he sang real well. I was just wondering about that scene. You know how there's so many pictures at Sardi's? Like, do you think all of those people got paid?
Maybe. I know I didn't. But then again, my picture's not at Sonny's.
No, it's not, Noah. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well.
Hey, guys, if you have anything you want to accomplish this second half of the evening and you haven't done it, you're more than
Yeah,
welcome.
I tried.
You're more welcome to go into different rooms and have discussions about
Well,
those things.
Levi, can we share our stuff with the investigator together?
No, because we shouldn't know each other's gifts.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we
Well,
shouldn't.
now you
talk
don't
about-
want to share the gifts?
We shouldn't share each other's gifts with each other, but we can share them with the investigator, you know?
You've changed
Yeah.
your tune.
Sarah,
Goes.
speak to me, okay? Listen, I need to know about your watch over the presents. Did you see any suspicious activity when the presents were sitting there before the present time?
Well, Detective Bart, I do have something that I need to admit to you, and I'm not telling anybody else. It was supposed to be a surprise, but you know, with
You
all
tell
this,
me, sweetie, it's okay. Get it off your chest like a dentist blanket, see?
will do. Well, Isaac had this big. He had this big.
Huge, we know. Big schwanz, we know. What else?
And a big hatred towards change.
Hmm.
He hated it. He didn't want anything to do with it. It was tradition. And
Get thirsty.
you know, interesting. And as a Gen Zer, I figured it would be fun to spice up things, to change them up a little bit. And as the designated Secret Santa, I am organizer. I did a secret second swap of the gifts.
You broke the tradition.
I did, and I did it out of rebellion.
A
Now, am I
second swap.
sorry? A second swap, and it's secret. Nobody else knows about it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but you're a Gen Zer.
I'm a Gen Zer.
I'm gonna look what that means up later. Now, join me back in the dining room, the living room.
Oh, and I have one more thing to show you.
Tell me.
One more thing.
Show me.
I need to tell you that I get into it.
It sort of seems like you're reading something.
No way. My eyes just go to my fingers when I am nervous.
As long as you're not looking at my beard, I'm okay. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
Exactly. No, I gave the gift that I gave was Hanukkah socks. That's
Hanukkah
the gift
socks.
I gave, and the gift I received. I have to show you. I will show you. The gift I received is a best grandpa sweatshirt.
Best grandpa sweatshirt, Hanukkah socks, second swap.
Second swap. Now,
All right.
I'm disappointed that Isaac is gone, but you know, c'est la vie. But I'm here to help in any way I can, Detective.
All right. And many other French words to you. We're going to meet back in the living room.
Let's do it. Oh boy.
Very confusing what the situation is here. Do not understand this part of it. Well, I'm just a mess. Kitchen's not a good place for me right now. Maybe I should go,
Yeah, Abigail, we probably shouldn't talk about what happened.
Right. Okay. Hi, Zadie.
Hi, Zadie.
hello.
Did you get to
I
talk
am-
to the investigator?
You know, we spoke around things though.
Hmm.
I am a big old bundle of emotions, but
Oh.
they, like so many things, stay inside and rip me apart from the inside out. So I will keep on this cheery smile, tell delightful stories, but you should know there is blood seeping into my chair. Figuratively,
I've been there.
figuratively. It's an analogy.
Zadie, are you okay?
Zadie, you can talk about something if something's wrong.
I feel we need to talk about something.
Here's the thing, talking is very overrated, except for talk therapy, which I highly suggest. My nephew is a talk therapist. He is wonderful,
What's the difference between a talk therapist and a
he's-
therapist?
eligible. What is the difference between a talk therapist and a therapist? I'm so glad that you asked. A talk therapist is a version of therapy that I can comprehend. A therapist that is not a talk therapist is another version of therapy that I also, if I were willing to take the time to understand, would probably understand. But seeing as my time is valuable to me and I don't wish to learn anything new, I just use that phrase.
Company.
If it isn't the best grandpa in the world.
It is. It is the best grandpa in the world. Noah, what's going on?
I have no idea. First of all, my night is terrible. I'm not the first night, not rest in peace, Isaac. Abigail said no to marry me. I owe Sardi's like $400 because I took her out to dinner like a couple nights ago. We got a bunch of chicken fingers. It was bad. But anyway, nonetheless, now Isaac is dead.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of fans, you know. He really ruffled many feathers.
He did.
And was often unpleasant in the room.
Right.
And he had that one squinty eye.
I don't know what that was. It was weird. I don't know what the injury was from or if it was just a choice. I don't know.
Yeah, he called it a Sondheim eye.
Yeah.
You know, Noah, you didn't do anything, did you? You didn't?
No, I would never do that. I would never do that. But I do think that in moving forward in 2021, I think I should be first chair. What do you think? Should I be in charge of music?
It's not me suggesting that you wouldn't be spectacular at music because I know your talent. I've seen it, right? It's that I'm concerned that this is the focus at such a dire time when my carpet has been stained with blood.
I can clean it up. It's easy. Some Comet, some Cupid.
Okay, I just feel like, there's an investigator here for a reason.
I know.
Because my carpet was stained.
That could be it. I know Isaac is dead, but I don't know who killed him. All I know is his chair has to be filled by 2021. So I'm hoping to do it.
Well, perhaps, as they say, you could wait till the body's cold,
Very true. I'm being rude, but it's my passion, like I told you before.
I gotta respect that. You're a man with a passion. Who am I to take that away from you other than the person whose home this is and tried to throw this wonderful party and has seen it just been blown to smithereens and my carpet stained? Who am I?
I'm sorry. I'm being rude. I just, I respect you as the grandpa and I respect you as your knight, but also it's just like, what's next? What are we going to do? I didn't kill anybody. I know you didn't kill nobody. So I know his present was opened up and that had something to do with it.
Yeah, you didn't give me. So here's a subject. I got a present that said something very violent. It said, "This is what Hanukkah looks like, you fuck." I don't say that lightly. And then it says, "I'm coming for you."
But what does that mean? Is it coming in the way of coming or coming in the way of coming?
That's a very good question. Well, why would someone be coming for me and then kill Isaac?
Have you talked to your husband?
I'm trying, but he just bolted out of the room and told me to wait here. I started doing a wonderful soliloquy that had many twists, turns, and details.
I apologize for interrupting, but I just feel as if I had to talk to you as a great friend, the grandfather of the night, and I feel like I'm in a position where I'm the only one who can possibly take over for the chair, and I feel bad for Isaac, and I feel bad for your carpet, but...
Right. Again, I would say maybe waiting until the body is cold is a better, it's a better tactic.
Right.
To getting the long game of what you're looking for,
I understand what you mean. You should talk to your husband. I think that, I don't know what the relationship was like, but maybe because you won, something was jealous, something was inflamed there.
Well, what does that have to do with grumpy, lovable Isaac with his bad eye?
Because he wanted to win. He wanted to win. He wanted to win, and he didn't win, and maybe they had a quarrel. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician here.
I don't understand why someone would be coming for me would hurt Isaac. I can't find my husband. I actually haven't been able to find him this entire night. I've had these wonderful, sweet moments with him. When I get him alone in a room, it's like fireworks. It's like we're back on that beach in Normandy. You know?
Oh, I hear you.
Oh
I
my
hear
God.
you.
Let me tell you, my body can't do that anymore.
I know. When we're getting older, But the thing is like, talk to your husband, and I feel like he has something to tell you because Abigail won't talk to me. I don't know if you know me and Abigail romantic together.
I'd heard whisperings of the romance happening there, and I remember I kind of walked in on a little something earlier.
Yeah. It's nothing more than just a little flick in the night, but I asked her to marry me and she said no.
Jesus
So,
Christ. But I'm sorry, you think that, we'll back on that in a moment. You think my husband has something to tell me that he's not telling me?
possibly.
Do I just wait here in this room? I mean, he told me to wait.
Wait for him and I'll go. Continue your work, continue your soliloquy, and I'll come back and check in on you later, okay?
Well, okay, I'll wait here, but I want you to know I'm rooting for you. I want you to, put that ring on that finger and just, you deserve it, buddy.
And to sing the, take the first night, maybe?
Yeah, I'll wait until the body's cold, but yeah,
Right.
Right, yeah.
Like that, right. Sorry about that, but you're right. I'll work with Abigail. I'll work when the body's cold on what we have to do later about night one, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. I'm leaving.
Thanks.
I'm out of here.
I know. Yeah. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you for the clarification.
Of course, anything. So who murdered?
And furthermore,
Yes.
listen, I want to know what you received and what you gave, see? I know things now that I didn't before. Little Red.
Well, let's go into private rooms because we shouldn't tell each other what we gave and received, I think.
No,
Yeah,
we're going to go into private rooms, but tell each other with your heart. Levi!
Okay.
Yes, you. Meet me in the kitchen.
Can I go next?
Sure.
I'll meet you in the kitchen. Okay.
I
Here we
am.
go.
I feel.
Abigail, I'll see you in the attic in 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll be in the attic.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Hi, Eli.
Now, don't get smart with me, boy.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
I can see your GPA oozing out of your pores. Now, tell me. What did you get? What did you give?
Well, I gave a pair of Hanukkah socks. To Zadie. And I received, I received a CD from Noah. It says A Song Spirit for a New Age with 2 songs. Hanukkah Comes and Spinning and Winning. It says it's his first CD ever. And I wanted to also give you, just in case you wanted it and just in case it was helpful to the murder at all, because I had it on me, my notebook of latke experiments.
Let's take a look at that for an amount of time
So-
where people can write things down.
It'll come back later, I'm
Sure,
sure.
of course it will. See, they always do.
But I experimented with wine. I've experimented with heat. I've tried lots of different things with the latkes.
You've experimented, see? So you've been to college.
No, I'm 9 years old.
9 years old, okay? Well, that doesn't seem important. It doesn't matter what my beard looks like. You know what I mean?
Of course, exactly. I'm 9. Doesn't matter what, and it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter what your beard looks like. We're the same.
We are the same, see? And I'm going to go meet Abigail up in the attic.
Okay, you have a great time. Thank you for your time, Mr. Mitzvah.
Thank you, kid. Thank you, kid. Keep your nose clean.
I think he was alluding to cocaine.
Whew. Feel very out of breath. So many stairs to get up to the attic. Okay, so I gotta show him. I got the thermostat. And I got, oh boy. Okay, so I got the anonymous gift, and I got the note I gave to Noah, and I got my grocery list. So I need the note that I gave to Noah, which, okay, is under the wine. Oh boy. I can't believe. Still a fun party, don't you think? Okay, let me see. My hero. Zabarabubadumahiro. Zabarabuyamahiro. Still not good at that after all these years. So, yeah. Gotta tell, how do I tell him without mentioning? Underground dreidel betting ring. I'm not sure how to do that. If I had one more glass, I probably would have, though. Oh, hi.
Abigail. Abigail.
It's me.
It is Abigail, right?
Yeah, you can call me Abby for short.
I will not. I will call you Abigail. Now listen, what did you get? What did you give?
Well, I got a thermostat that says, since your room is always so hot, but let me tell you something, it's not so hot. Okay?
Sure.
I have my grocery list here for you. Potatoes, wine, egg, flour, tinfoil, applesauce, onions, baking powder, more wine, salt.
Interesting.
Okay? And then I have, so what I gave, and don't tell anybody else, okay?
Sure, kid, your secret's safe with me.
Well, Noah and I fucked a little bit, just once. And I didn't think he'd fall for me. So when I got him for Secret Santa, I gave him a little semi-breakup note and some chocolate.
So you and Noah. Tell me when I'm getting cold and when I'm getting hot.
I gotta go.
All right. I'm heading back to the living room. These Jews are driving me crazy.
Hi, guys. Hi, Seth.
Hi.
How you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
How am I feeling?
You
How
say
you-
that like we should know the answer.
How am I feeling? You tell me.
Well, I mean, I actually did bleed in my chair, but that's a different situation.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Well,
That's fine.
That's rough. I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's
We
very
do have
rough.
Band-Aids. Do you
Fine.
need Band-Aids?
No, it's a plastic chair. It's really easy to just wipe off.
Oh.
It's for your body. The Band-Aids are for you, not for the chair.
Oh, okay. You're thinking about my well-being.
Yes.
I'm used to it. It's fine, but thank you.
So I feel like I should want to know, like deep down, like, did you murder our friend?
That's a great question. And the answer is no.
Wow.
And that is the first rule not to do in improv, but you gave me no choice.
Wow. Here's the thing. I did give you a choice. Confess or break the number one rule of improv. And you chose the worst option, which is break the number one rule of improv. So that is something that a murderer would do.
I have to take this in another room.
Oh.
That feels like a lie. Sarah.
It does feel like a little bit of a lie.
Sarah.
Ah, Seth.
Was your conversation with our friend, Detective Barty? Was it Barty?
Bernard.
Bernard Barthew.
Barnyard. One of them.
Barnyard Mitzvah.
Barnyard Mitzvah.
How was your chat?
It was great. The schwitz was real. I gotta be honest. I don't know. I've never been interrogated before, so I was a little nervous. But I came clean. I explained everything from my heart. I explained how I'd been feeling. I explained how excited I was for the gift giving this year. And I gotta admit, it breaks my heart a little bit that Isaac didn't even get to open. Because it quite literally killed him.
You got the gift for Isaac.
No.
You were the gift giver of Isaac.
I was not the gift giver of Isaac.
Well, if that's not the case, then what was it you were trying to say?
I guess it's just, I don't know. I had such a strong hatred for that guy. It's just hard for me to, I don't know, like he's gone and I feel bad, but I don't know. I am sorry though. I'm sad that he's gone. It's
You're
hard.
sorry. What are you sorry for?
I'm sorry that he's gone. I'm sorry that I was kind of a little bit of a bitch to him while he was around.
Whoa, B word.
B word. I deserve it.
Well, you're the only judge of that.
Gee. Well, that's reassuring.
It's
Jews.
Bart. Is it Bart? Is it Bart or is it Bard?
Detective Mitzvah, it's Bart with a T.
Bart or
Bart.
Bard?
Bart Mitzvah.
Barn.
And it doesn't matter what my beard looks like. Now listen, who have I not spoken to about gifts? Seth.
That would be me.
I'd like to see you in the kitchen, and we're gonna kick whoever's out in there. Out in there, who's there in there out there?
We shall be chopping vegetables soon, mon frere. And he's gone. Okay, I'll
go back to the living room, see what everybody up to. Oh wait, who's here? Oh, Eli.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Eli. What's going on?
I just came here to cry.
Would you like me to leave?
No, I figured you were crying here as well.
I was about to.
I'm sorry, did I ruin it?
No, it's okay. We could do it together. Your camera's off, though.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, it's so sad that he's dead. Are you crying because he's dead?
I am crying half because he's dead, but just out of one eye, out of respect.
So you're half crying because he's dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just because one eye, out of respect for him.
So half of you is just understanding the grief that those closer to him must be feeling, and the other half is feeling the grief yourself.
It's like the difference between empathy and sympathy. We got half and half.
I understand. Okay, well, you clearly had a strong connection to him.
I definitely had a strong connection, whether it was positive or negative. That's still debatable, and I'll have to go through therapy to discuss that. But how are you holding up?
I'm okay. I didn't want for him to die. You understand?
Well, who does?
Who does? But then he did die. He and I always got along fine. So I don't know. I don't know. It's very sad. It's still settling with me. I'm still processing the grief, but it'll take time. We could do couples therapy, Eli. I have a great group on for couples therapy.
For couples therapy, we have to lie to fill out the application.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a Groupon. They let anyone do anything.
They let anyone do anything.
It's true. Oh, here's the investigator again.
I need you boys to scram. I got to speak to Seth in here. Scram, see? Scram!
Do you guys mind scramming? If you wouldn't mind scramming so I could speak with Detective Bard.
We'll get to you in a moment. And Eli.
Yes.
I haven't seen what you've gotten or given, huh?
I'm going to head back to the living room. Goodbye.
You scram, kid. Eli, I'm going to meet you in the attic in about 2 minutes.
All right, I'll count to 2 and then I'll head up there.
I'll see you soon, Bowtie. Now, Seth.
Oh, that's me. Everyone calls me Zadie.
Looks more like a zaddy to me. Okay, we're having a great time. I can joke. I'm on the job.
Abigail.
Girls again.
I know. Thank God. How are you doing?
Noah is a fucking psychopath.
A little bit.
So Zara.
That's sponsorship. I swear, if I had to hear that again.
You got a sponsorship?
That's what he said.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. A little impressive. Levi!
Hey, youngins!
Hey!
How you doing?
I'm all right. It's very sad what's happened here.
Oh, it's fine. Have some more latkes.
Oh, all right.
It's sad. I'm sorry.
Noah.
What?
Hey. Oh,
what
no.
To me now. The whole night I've been trash to everyone. Night 3 doesn't matter?
Who has said this? Who said that?
Abigail?
I did not say night 3 didn't matter.
Can I say something? For me personally, I'm a big fan of the fact that none of the conversations between you two have been private and that I've gotten to watch them. That's big. That's great for me.
We try to.
Because I'm not
a privilege.
I'm a public man. I'm public with my love and my affection. Right, Abigail?
Right, Noah. Right.
Okay. There's a lot happening here, and I am loving it.
I don't know who gave that gift, but I know it was not me.
Who
gave the gift of murder?
Gave the gift of murder. Give me the gift of a grip top sock. Okay?
Stop. How does the rest go again?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I'm a little too drunk for that.
I don't even know.
I wouldn't remember it sober either.
But I didn't give no gift. No kiss of death for me. Okay. I'm not going back to Rikers.
Were you in Rikers?
You at Rikers?
I was in Rikers Island. I was a chef at Rikers Island. I wasn't in their jail. I was actually just there to cook.
Oh,
You cooked at Rikers Island?
Yes. I used to be in charge of the lockers, right, Levi?
Levi, is that where you learned how to make latkes?
No, not at all.
At Rikers? No.
Right? Oh no, okay.
Well, I didn't learn at Rikers, but Noah would come home and teach me the things he was learning at Rikers, and that's how I got the
teach you the
responsibility.
Rikers ways.
That's
Ah.
right.
So
Yeah, we
once
learned-
again, the latkes were crispy.
No, not at all. They taste like cat piss and wine.
What does Noah mean that Seth has something to tell me? I had to check his name on this piece of paper because I sort of what did my husband has something to tell me? He's not saying it to me. What kind of? We've been years we've been married. Years, bliss, Normandy. We went hungry together on the beaches of Normandy. I'll tell a different story about Seth, and then maybe I'll also view it in a new light by the end, based on my growing suspicions about my possible sham marriage. One time, my husband took me out for a very fancy dinner, and oh boy, did we just ordered the menu, as they say. We'll take the menu. It's what we said. It was this little inside joke that we used to have. We'll take the menu. And we would just get one of each. Oh God. And just fill up. And I'd say, no bread, sweetheart, no bread, because you want to make room for all of because we're sampling all the things, It's kind of like that Queen Latifah movie Last Holiday where she just ordered everything. And they said, we like that. Well, that was us. We were the Queen Latifah of most restaurants. Yeah, it's real. It's a real thing. We would just order. The point of the story is, at the very end of this, my sweet Seth left a 10% tip. And I thought, who is this man? Who is this man that I am supposed to be devoting my life to, who can't even tip, even though the very concept of tipping is very, very flawed. It's very flawed. It's like, oh, we don't pay our servers, so you should. What is that? Who set that up? Why can't you just pay your staff? But the point is, Seth knew about this social contract, this very flawed social contract, and left this measly little tip. And I said, is that the man from the beaches at Normandy? Is this the man who once rubbed sand in the folds of my skin to make me feel raw and uncomfortable? Is this the man who once mistook Blythe Danner for my mother-in-law? And I said, oh, for my mother is his mother-in-law? Well, I fucked that one up. I was onto something, though. I really was. There was something there. If there was a second take, it really would have been good. So I have my doubts about my sweet Seth. And I just pray that my suspicions are moot. And I pray that I can understand what is going on with this gift. And I don't know how much longer I can sit here and wait for my Seth to come back. I don't have much more in me. I've been talking so long. And if anybody's listening, why? I'm so sorry. But I just wish I knew the truth. Perhaps I should go find him. Perhaps I should go find my husband. God, they never should have allowed gay marriage. We all knew it was a mistake. All right, I'm going to the living room. Here I go.
It's very strange. On the off chance that anyone is actually watching me, I do feel like I'm at an actual party and I have escaped into the attic to actually breathe, because this entire party has been extremely stressful to me. And I know for a fact that I have come across extremely unlikable. And that's just something that I'm gonna have to live with. And it may just be talking to myself. But, you know, when I was first invited to this party, I did ask for details and I was sent very little. And for someone who struggles with social anxiety, that's been very difficult. On top of that, my one responsibility was to go against the grain and change tradition, change the brand of Hanukkah to something that I knew that they wouldn't like. And so already approaching this, I knew that it was gonna be difficult. It kind of feels like I was just thrown into the lion's den, which is, I know, is something controversial to say, because I believe, no, it's not controversial, that's in the Old Testament. But anyways, this is the most calm I've ever been all night. Alone, serenity, and I feel like I can actually be myself. This isn't even just oat milk, this is like chocolate milk. I don't know why I said oat milk. You throw a question at me, and I just felt like I had to make up a funny answer. And then I said oat milk, which is the least fucking funny thing in the world.
Now listen, what did you get? Now what did you give?
It breaks my heart to tell you this. I must tell you, it breaks my heart to tell you this. But I must be honest, because I was raised to be an honest bloke. I gave the most amazing sweater to my most amazing husband. Said, you know, world's best grandpa.
So you gave a best grandpa sweater.
It says the best grandpa, the sweater of the best grandpa.
And then you gave that to your husband.
I gave a sweater to my husband that says, Grandpa, I'm the best of them.
Very interesting. And what did you receive?
Now here's where it gets interesting. What did I receive?
Listening.
Yes. Well, I received a box in picture form, a picture of a box on which was written a note, again, a picture of a note on the box in the picture,
sure,
which said, I just can't be with you now. But I threw the box into the fire in rage. And then I realized I think it said, I just can't be with you right now. But it might have said, I wish I can't be just with you now is what I wish. So I may have misread it.
Seems to me like you got a breakup letter. Very interesting. Well, Zadie, I'm going to leave you be. I have to go talk to a bow tie. All right.
Is that a new song? It sounds like I took a pill in Ibiza. I have to go talk to a bow tie.
I was in a ska band in high school, but you know, that has nothing to do with anything.
Were you in Real Big Fish?
I was in Real Big Fish, yes.
Wow. Trombone player.
Well, I'm so glad you recognize me. Thank you very much. I have to go. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure's been all mine. The pleasure's been all mine. I thought you were leaving a little while ago, and then the conversation kept going, so that was a little surprising to me. But I'm glad we're still talking. Hello, are you there? Now you're gone. Now you've gone. It's getting dark in here. It's getting dark. Where do I go? I will go somewhere so that my emotions don't catch up to me, because if they do, then...
And then I got all these other spirits. Hi.
Now, see, okay, tell me everything, Bowtie. What did you get? What did you give?
Well, you know, this is going to be really quick. I believe I gave Levi a thermostat, because he's always complaining about how hot it is. And so I wanted him to know that he wasn't going crazy. So I got him a thermostat.
Does seem rather hot, does seem rather kayak. It seems rather hot, rather cold. They can't seem to choose what direction they want this to go in, huh?
There's something about spirits there. Yeah, that's funny. And then I also, I received from an anonymous source these beautiful Hanukkah socks.
Hanukkah socks you received. Let's take a look at them.
They're peculiar to me because it looks like the squirrel is giving me the finger.
Look at that. But if I've never seen that, then call me a monkey's uncle.
You're a monkey's uncle.
Well, I guess I stepped in it there. All right, I'll see you back in the living room.
All right, I'm gonna. Are you gonna leave, or am I leaving?
I think we're both leaving.
Okay.
But in a good way.
That's exactly.
It's all right. It's fine.
Seth,
Call me
Zayd.
Zadie.
Hi,
Sadie.
Sadie.
Call me Seth. It sounds weird when you say it. I'm kidding. Call me Zadie.
Daddy. I the one.
So
How are
your
you
husband
doing
was
today?
looking for you earlier. Did you find him?
Ah, he's looking for me.
Yes. You should find him.
Yes, I will. I will not do that. But
Okay.
but tell him that I'll be there soon if you see him.
Sadie, is everything okay between you and Yaakov?
Is everything okay? For 92 years, everything has been okay.
And furthermore,
Yes.
who haven't I spoken with? Who haven't told me what they've gotten for gifts? Noah, my boy. Meet me in the kitchen.
God, I can't go there. You know
Nope.
why? You
I
know
do
why?
know why. I know I've heard about your turgid past.
Yes.
Kitchen. Your stodgy upbringing. And
Yes.
how kitchens make you nervous.
Yes. I was at Rikers.
Well, then back to the attic we go.
Right.
Bye, guys.
All right, goodbye.
I never knew that Noah was at Rikers Island.
What was he there for?
He was a chef.
Yeah, he was a chef at
He was
Rikers
a chef
Island.
at Rikers Island.
And he was a non-corporeal spirit chef at Rikers Island.
That's what I remember. That's the truth of the matter.
Those are the facts of the situation.
Where is this kid? There he is. Now, Noah,
So here's
what
the.
did you... I'll ask the questions here. What did you get and what did you give?
I gave a song,
A song.
Sarah. And I got a pair of underwear with menorah on it from Sarah.
A pair of underwear.
And they didn't fit. They weren't from Zara, which is where I usually buy my clothing. Wasn't my style, but that's what I got. And I did nothing wrong. I have been here the whole time. I'm a good guy. I like to sing songs.
All right.
David
Now
Foster,
you're speaking
Yeah.
a bit too much now, so, keep it light. Just answer the questions or you're going to end up seeming suspicious now. So, in summation, you got
underwears,
and you gave.
song.
Those are the facts. Have you guys seen those videos, the Maccabeats videos, where they're singing these songs and they're doing it together, but they're in separate, it's like they're on these windows. You know what I'm talking about? Maccabeats? Maccabeats?
We're a little young for that,
goodness.
maybe. Sadie.
Goodness me. I hear Detective Batman calling me. So I'm gonna go talk with Detective Batman Mitzvah.
Seth,
He's got a couple of questions for me. That's so weird.
Yaakov, is everything okay?
Yeah, what's going on between you and Zadie?
Why do you look so shocked? Is everything okay?
I'll see you back in the living room.
All right.
Uh-oh, there he is.
Bye-bye.
This is my main man, DBM.
That's me.
The BMs, the bowel movements.
What can I do for you?
I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate all of the work you're doing.
Well, thank you very much.
And that is where that is.
All right, see ya.
Yaakov?
I knew something was coming because, first off, I want to say there's only so long a person can monologue in one room, okay?
I understand that fully.
I knew you would, Abigail. I saw it in your eye. I saw the iceberg. I see it in your eyes. You know the saying.
I'll be with you next time.
And furthermore. Now, who haven't I spoken with?
Think you got to us all.
Detective, could I speak to you?
Jacob, nothing would make me happier. See, why don't we meet in the dining room?
Dining room, okay.
I'll see you there in 20 minutes.
Oh, no.
All right.
So now that Yaakov and Bart are gone, what is going on between them?
Finally, some peace and quiet. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a drink. See vivo to play with and like us to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, we share a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night we share a sweet light. Shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago, long ago. Vivon so Hanukkah, Chag Tov, Hanukkah, Chag Tov. Oh, I like to sing these songs. Yes, the cathartic power of music. Now, some would say it's a little bizarre that I chose to keep my guitar in the attic and then come up to the attic to play guitar, to soothe myself when I'm feeling emotional. And you may ask, something about a guitarist in the attic, like a fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But here in our little ghost house of Hanukkah, I'd say every one of us is a guitarist in the attic, trying to scratch out our little tunes without breaking our necks. I will tell you, it isn't easy. So how do we keep our balance? Something about, I can tell you that in one word, tradition. Tradition, 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 tradition. And who does Mama teach? Weeks, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks. Tradition. Tradition.
Here we are in the dining room. And I wasn't singing to myself. It doesn't matter what my beard looks like. Listen.
First off, good. First off,
thank you.
I just, something is happening with Seth.
What's going on? See, your secret's safe with me, kid.
Now, this is a man who years ago, once upon a time, didn't tip very well. And so I knew something might have been amiss. And now I walk into a room and he vanishes.
He's gone, see, like a ghost.
It's like he can't look me in the eye.
Can't look you in the eye. I find that to be astonishing, because you're quite a looker.
Yeah, my eyes are nice, huh?
They're very nice. Now listen, anything else you need to tell me?
Yeah, I feel like
that's good. We all do, kid. We all feel.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see. I feel like you could do a really good impression of the intro voice on Saturday Night Live. Like, it's so close to your voice.
Well, I've never given it a shot, but here we go. Musical guest, Aaliyah, and your host, Vince D'Onofrio.
Oh, God, that was everything I dreamed.
You put me on the spot, kid.
It was just so beautiful. I think you need to talk. I think you need to talk to my husband. And it's possible by the end of this night, I could very well be heartbroken, but I think
I will talk to him, and I'll tell you one more thing, okay? Keep it between you and I.
Okay.
A.D. Bryant. All right, I'll see you later, kid.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, good. I'm alone in another room. This is how the evening's going. Why do I have these parties? Why do I set up a party? I decorated all these rooms to enjoy them with other people. And yet, the entire night, I walk into a room and people just leave. It is a psychotic thing. And I'm just glad I know who the musical guest is. Something's wrong with this night, and something is wrong with my husband, who once upon a time didn't tip. And it makes me think, when he was rubbing sand on my naked body on the beaches of Normandy, was he actually aiming to hurt me? Because it did hurt, but it was a good hurt. But it did hurt, and I just don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. And I'm afraid if I walk into another room, he's just going to leave. But there's only one way to find out. I'll go to the attic. Here I go.
I don't know what's happening between Yaakov and Zadie.
No idea.
It's so weird. It's so suspicious. I don't know what that is. They used to be such good lovers, right, Abigail?
Like,
Seems very
you know
Hanukkah.
what I think? You know what I think about this? Let's talk about this for a second. Because I have a sneaking suspicion. Wasn't it strange that Yaakov was voted best grandpa? Who did you all vote for?
I voted for Seth.
I voted for Seth.
I voted for Seth.
What?
Is that over half?
It's 5 out of 8.
Guys,
That's weird.
That's really, really, really strange.
but
Wow. And every time I went to go to a room, Jakob was there by himself looking for Zadie.
Something's rough. Something's really off with this.
Arf?
Really are.
Something's off.
Huh.
It's not
Very
on.
I think it feels off.
It's arf.
It's not on for sure, to say the least.
Sure. I agree with that statement.
I don't know. This is very stressful. I handle my stress. I go to this place. It's this Chinese food restaurant in Lynbrook, and I go there, and they know me. They know my order now. It's closed, so I can't even deal with my stress in the way that I typically do.
What did
What
you
did you
order?
What'd you say?
We both said, what did you order?
It's fate, Abigail, I'm telling you.
General Tso's chicken, raw duck.
With raw duck.
Yeah.
I need to speak to Seth right now. I need to speak to Seth. Has anybody seen Seth?
He
All right.
was here and then he left. He went away.
All right, then I'm gonna go check the attic.
Okay.
He's been eluding me, which doesn't give me good feelings in my gut.
He's monologuing somewhere.
He has to be.
Seth, my boy,
Well, if it isn't you,
we find ourselves in the attic. Now, listen, what's going on between you and your husband? Tell me things. Are things okay? I feel like you're not being straightforward with me.
no, things were wonderful. Things were totally wonderful, and I believe he may have a second side to the story, because it seems to me that I received a letter from my esteemed husband telling me that he didn't want to be with me anymore after we had a lovely evening reminiscing about giving sand massages on the cold beaches of Normandy and the like. And you know, I made sure that he was the best grandpa. I told everyone to vote for him, and when they didn't vote for him and they voted for me, I announced that he was the winner, and I gave him the sweater, and I did everything for him. And yet, here he is now. My beautiful, look at that shine upon him.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in the attic. I thought I was just, walking around my house.
I was just scratching out a little tune, a guitarist in the attic. Sounds crazy, no?
I'm not really allowed to say anything about this. You're all suspects to me, so I can't. Why don't you talk amongst yourselves? I'll meet you both in the living room.
No, if you would, do you want us to come to the living room right now with you?
No, Seth, you're staying here with me. You're staying here with me, Seth, for 1 minute. You got 1 minute. I'm not letting you go.
I don't think you've earned the right to command me at the moment. I don't think
I'm not going to get between you two, okay? Just make sure you do one thing for me, okay? Rest of the night, make sure you be straight with me now.
Well,
should have picked a better spot to.
Something off.
Something's up with Seth. Something's up with Seth.
Something is definitely off with Zadie, and he won't say what. So that makes me think it might have to do with the present that he received, because we can't be talking about that.
I know what I got, but I'm not gonna say.
We can't share, Noah.
Can't share. I hope the investigator doesn't say.
Can't share.
Oh.
Oh.
You're gonna put on a show?
Join the club.
The show is ready. All right. So we know that there's something up.
This is what you have to do to think things through.
This is what I have to do.
Okay.
And sorry, I stress eat when I'm nervous.
Oh no, you can. Yeah, you're doing a lot right now. Yeah.
What's happening? Like I'm having a bit of a mental breakdown. It's just so much Hanukkah. I don't know. It just feels like it's going down the drain.
It's
Well,
a lot of
because
improv.
it's interesting, though. He was murdered by a present, and you're in charge of presents.
That's what I said. That's right. That's what I alluded to.
I know it looks bad, but I swear it was not me. I swear. I swear.
It looks even worse that you have a thin mustache now.
And that I did to myself. I put myself in that position. Guys, I promise. I know it looks bad. I know I look crazy, but it wasn't.
Yes.
But yes.
Yeah, this is all really.
And furthermore,
Did you get to speak with Zadie?
I spoke with Zadie and I spoke with Jacob, and boy, cat fight.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Now, Sarah, something about you has changed. I can't put my finger on it, but it's your glasses and mustache.
Oh. Does it? Oh yeah, look at that. I do have stuff on my face. A little schmutz. Didn't even realize I did that. Identity crisis and some stress eating. It's just, it's a whole shebang.
Now, does anyone else have anything else to tell me before I go into my Murder on the Orient Express-like spiel?
I should go find where Jakob and Zadie are and bring them back here so you can do that. So everyone stay here and I'll
Make sure to give it a bit of a knock, because I know how those boys can get, see?
Yeah, but yeah, it's true, especially if they're fighting right now. That's when it gets the worst. We can hear
That's
it.
right. Well, go find them for me, dear Levi.
I will indeed. They're not here. Gonna check the dining room. Boop, 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 boop. I guess they're both in the attic, I guess.
Do not leave, Seth. I know you're avoiding me. And I know something's going on.
Avoiding you.
You left me in the dining room. You told me to stay there. And then I delivered the most beautiful monologue. Do you see what you've done? You've inspired me to create monologues. Do you know what a lonely form of theater that is?
Lucky. You should be so lucky as to be inspired, inspired by me the way I am you.
I did not get in to this party to be the Spalding Gray of the party. I at least want a two-hander. Give me a night mother.
It's this witty repartee that I wish I could keep up with at the moment, but I'm just so verklempt by what has happened tonight that I can't even lob one back. I couldn't even lob one back.
You don't gotta lob, sweetheart. You just gotta stay here with me and tell me what's going on.
I would like an answer from you before I give an answer to you, because I believe it is only fair.
What?
And I'm not exactly sure what I'm allowed to tell you. Theoretically.
I don't. Okay. Well, why don't you try me as I adjust in this chair? Because gays can't sit in chairs, as you know.
That is a well-documented fact. Let me ask you something. These gifts, these trinkets.
Mm-hmm.
Did you by any chance write the wrong words on yours?
Not that I am aware of.
So you wrote what you intended.
Everyone, Detective Mitzvah is going to present the evidence now in the living room if you'd like to come here.
I would love that.
All right, let's go and do that. Okay.
Levi, have you heard of the Borscht Belt?
I'll never know. I'll never know. Living room. Here I go.
A lot is happening in this living room, and it's funny, because there is always, in every Jewish household, there's always a living room and a dining room. I've never experienced that anywhere else.
Now that is a mystery.
Mystery. Maybe it can be your next one.
Oh, no, it will be. It not only can be, it will be. See, I'm unemployed. I'm not even a real detective. I mean, I'm a real detective.
Oh, okay.
I knew it.
Good.
That's right, see?
You could have never been a false detective.
And by the way, doesn't matter what my beard looks like.
Mine either.
Right.
Said that a few times.
That's right. I can feel you looking at it. Growing some basil behind me.
Where did you get that hat?
What, this one here?
Yes.
Why, every detective is born with a hat on his head, see?
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was from Zara. Look familiar.
I'm more of a Grossinger's guy myself.
It's so dark now, Zadie.
Yes, this has to do entirely with my emotional state.
Wow. Wait. What? That is some power now. See, I believe everyone's gathered.
We're all gathered.
Go ahead, tell us what you found, Detective.
Well, I was about to do that. Thank you very much. And you mumble too much, kid. Open your mouth when you speak.
Open your mouth when you speak.
Now, I have spent the last several hours conducting a thorough investigation of the murder of Isaac. After carefully researching each of these items, I am now ready to present you the evidence that I have collected over the course of the evening. See? Everyone out there, in the spirit universe, please visit BroadwayWhodunit.com/evidence. Boy, do I feel like Mark Maron right now. In a new tab to receive your own copies of these pieces of evidence. Make sure it's in a new tab so you can still hear me, see?
New tab.
And I'll wait 10 minutes before continuing on.
This is no time for websites. What did you find?
All right, okay, see, okay, you have me to it, all right? You got me dead to rights. You got Isaac dead for real. Exhibit A, the gift given to Isaac, and the murder weapon. He opened the present to find a Festival of Lights 20 in an oddly oversized package. The gun fired, boom, and Isaac was dead. Exhibit B, see, the gift given to Abigail, a Nest thermostat with a red and green note that reads, "Since your room is always so hot." Abigail was kind enough to share her grocery list as well, so thanks for that, sweetheart. Exhibit C, the gift given to Noah, a Hanukkah-themed leopard print male G-string with a Hanukkah card that reads, "From you know who." And I also found something else on his person. Noah, I found a poster for an underground dreidel betting ring featuring Abigail and Levi. All involved parties declined to give me further information, which is not good because you're supposed to give me information because I'm an investigator. And the Exhibit D, the gift given to Seth, a bouquet of flowers with a note that reads, "I'm sorry, I just can't be with you right now. XO. Not good.
That is what it said.
Exhibit E, the gift, excuse me?
I'm sorry, Detective. I won't speak out of turn.
That's right, you won't. See, you're going to keep a sock in it. A Hanukkah sock, which leads me to Exhibit E. The socks are later. The gift given to Jacob, a crude drawing of Hanukkah decorations with the word, "This is what Hanukkah looks like, you fuck, and I'm coming for you," written. Exhibit F, the gift given to Levi, a CD with Noah's face on it that reads, "A song spirit for a new age," apparently with 2 songs. Let's take a listen.
All right, let's. Gonna play right now.
Because I'm putting in my...
first night, on the second night, third night, fourth night, yay, fifth night, sixth night, ooh, seventh night, yay, eighth night. Hanukkah comes, Hanukkah comes, Hanukkah comes. Ya-dee-da-da.
It's part 2.
Spinning and winning is my favorite game. To spin the dreidel, I say yay, okay. It's ya-dee-da-da-do. Shana Tov, come soon. Save your chocolate for last.
An instant classic. I have to, sorry, Detective. Thank you, David Foster.
Noah, may I say something? As a human and not as an investigator.
Yes.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank
and
you,
I wish
Tom.
you all the best in your upcoming career.
Thank you.
And I think that your goatee is perfectly positioned.
Thank you.
Levi also volunteered his Latka experiment notebook.
But I did.
Yes, you did, didn't you? Exhibit G, the gift given to Eli, a pair of Hanukkah socks with a squirrel on them. Or a squirrel. Exhibit H, finally, the gift given to Sarah, a best grandpa sweater. Odd. Now, here's the interesting part, see? You all told me what gift you got and from whom. And none of it adds up, see? None of it adds up at all. It's 4-day-old fish. I'm not buying it, chickie. You all connected to 2 different gifts. You're all connected to different gifts now. But who you told me you got the gifts for is not who received them. The gifts seem to have been swapped, as can be evidenced by a note that Sarah volunteered that reads, gift swapped notes, with assignments to which gift was meant for whom. The code is a little hard to deduce, and Sarah claims that she has forgotten what she meant by it. So I will allow everyone some time to look at it as well as the rest of the evidence. When you feel ready to make your accusation, gumshoes, visit BroadwayWhodunit.com/guess and enter code Investigator Bart Mitzvah for 20% off at Adam and Eve to lock in your choice and rank on the leaderboard. That's 20% off Adam and Eve. Has nothing to do with this, but it's for all your adult needs, and enter code Bart Mitzvah.
Are you writing that down?
So the Adam and Eve code is what? What is Adam and Eve is for what?
Bart Mitzvah, 20%. And I'm going to sit here in silence and loudly sip LaCroix.
So wait, so none of the gifts went to who they were supposed to go to? So then
None of them, see? They were swapped.
seems like that's gonna be a problem.
Seems like something that's got to be worked out. I got my notes here. None of it makes sense, see? None of it makes sense at all.
So perhaps we try to figure out which gift goes to who.
All I know, one thing for sure. One thing is for sure.
The best grandpa sweater was for me.
That is for sure.
That's what you were thinking, right?
It was what I was thinking, yes, because I am a good investigator.
Jacob, Yaakov, sweetie, darling, honey, that best grandpa sweater was for you.
And the thong was for me, right, Abigail?
Right, Noah.
It's the confidence I like in this kid. The thong was for me, right, Abigail? Right into it. I like it.
Pins, Abigail.
He's going to have a great career.
Well, Peter.
I'd never write a note like that to you.
You know, I thought the penmanship and the syntax was a little off for your wacky style, but I didn't know.
You've seen my lettering.
I've seen your lettering. It's very old-fashioned.
May I ask a question? I'm getting a bit of a, what is it? Latkes and wine. What's that smell I'm smelling?
That would be the latkes and wine.
Got it.
I tried something new this year.
This Levi, he has one job to do. He has one job in our home. It is an absolute nightmare what he's done with these lockers. This is an absolute nightmare. It's absolutely.
Tear into him a little bit, Jacob. Tear into him. He deserves it.
Yeah, okay.
I'd also like to hear that, just as a human. I'm sort of off the clock at this point, and I'd like to sort of, before I get on the clock, I'd love to hear you just sort of rail against.
Yeah, rip into him.
All right, okay. What I mean, first off, what is he? 5'6"?
Very good.
Right. So let's talk about that first. 5'6"? No, that's not going to cut it. Not in this house.
5'6".
It was actually an educated guess.
It's wrong, but it's what comes up if you Google me.
Oh, and as an investigator, it's interesting to find out just who would be the type of person to Google himself.
That is very
Can
telling.
I be honest? I wanted to see what it would say when I Googled my height, and it said something wrong.
That has to be part of this.
That has to be part. That's how you spot a murderer.
Can I ask a question? Can I steer this conversation in a different direction, please?
That's a little self-serving, I would say. But go on.
Who does everyone think did it?
Well, actually, let me ask a question. Who does everyone think did it? Lay off this short stuff. That's my job.
All right.
Abigail, you first.
I'm thinking maybe Eli. He's been a little quiet.
I'm just quiet because I'm scared.
Sarah, you're up next, sweetie.
Well, you know, I could go obvious. I could be obvious with it.
Well, I wouldn't be coded with it. This is a murder we're dealing with.
I know. That I know. You know, do I know? Who's to say? I'm gonna go with Eli for now. Also, I gotta go with Abigail's suggestion. He's been a little quiet.
Issues.
Quietly handsome, if I may say. Eli, my boy.
Yes.
Lot of heat coming your way. Care to throw any back?
I'll just say that when I received my character description, it was like half a page, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that just sounds like a flaw from the person who created this thing. Now listen, who do you think did it?
Oh, you're asking me still. My name's Eli.
Of course it is.
You know what? I don't want to push any more buttons, so I'm gonna vote for myself.
Wow, martyr.
A bold move in a murder investigation. Usually that's where it ends, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually called a confession.
That's called more of a confession, really. But I'm going to skip right over that.
I never confessed to anything. I just said I voted for myself.
Did it. I'm sorry. Say that again, Eli. I apologize.
Seth, no. Seth, while I have you here, and in front of me, and in front of all your ancestors, who do you think committed this heinous crime?
Here's the thing. It certainly wasn't me, but I'm feeling very, oh, Captain, my captain. And if Eli's going to take the heat, then I want all of us to take the heat because Eli is a welcome guest at this festival. But if I had to actually guess, I would say it was probably Eli.
All right, great. Good to know. Now listen to me, Noah, dear boy. I don't care for your smizing right now. All right, I care a little bit for it, see? But I'm on the clock. Now listen, boy. Who do you think did it?
I'm going to have to go with Eli. That shirt is definitely H&M, and I can't respect that. Love you, Eli.
Right, because he's a Zara man, and you always want to be loyal to your brand. I get it. You're a good kid, Noah. I like you. I feel like we could be friends someday, maybe after this investigation. I'd like to hear a verbal yes on that.
Yes, of course.
All right, great.
Hi, Zara.
Now listen to me. Jacob.
Yeah. I have a few things to say. First off, it's not a murder investigation unless you make some friends along the way. So I just want to say that. Another thing I want to say is
that's right.
Because you've been through this before, and it's what this is about. It's what this evening is about. It's why my husband and I wanted to have all of you to our home. What I would say is that I love my Sethi with everything that I have inside me. And I don't know.
Get to the point, boy.
I can't. The point is, he's been breaking my heart all night.
Well, you're breaking my balls now. I need to know things. Stop breaking balls and let's get some answers.
It was Noah. I just wanted to talk about my marriage problems.
Are you serious? My music career is my passion. It has nothing to do with Chair 1.
Levi.
Can I slide something on the table that we haven't discussed yet?
I would love it if you would.
The gifts were swapped by Sarah.
Ooh, Sarah.
What if, though, that Isaac was trying to kill somebody and the gift was swapped back to him?
Now, that's something I never considered.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I think it would benefit us all to muse on that for the next 20 minutes. Silently, not a word. Starting now, I will see you back here at 8:10 Eastern Time.
I think he's going to a dark place because that's what happens when it gets dark. He said it's related to his emotions.
He's back.
What?
I just realized I was right next to the smoke alarm. Very dangerous.
Very dangerous. They don't want to do that. No, we don't want two deaths on our hands these days. Now, Levi,
you go ahead. You say what you wanted to say to me.
Well, Levi, I want to know who you think did it. See?
I think Isaac did it.
Speaking ill of the dead.
Isaac did it to himself?
But by accident. The gifts were swapped.
You know what? If anyone knows, it's children, because children are the future. And
that's right. I agree, by the way.
I think that's true.
I also think it could be Sarah or Noah or maybe Eli or Heather Jacob.
No, I think you're right. We're in quite a pickle. Half sour.
Do you have an idea, Detective Mitzvah? Do you have a solution, perhaps?
I have many ideas. I thought there would be a great, a nice thing for when you're at lunch and you have to ask for hot sauce. They should already know that. We've asked for so many years, so why wouldn't you just have it on the table? Oh, you mean about the murder investigation? No, I have no ideas. I have zero ideas, and I have all these suspects and no leads, see?
Detective.
Well, I think maybe you should figure it out.
Now, hang on. Hearing that, I think I have it.
Oh?
No, I'm sure I have it. Putting it all together and double-clicking on the PDF I've just received. It says, you're not going to believe this, everybody. Hold on to your yarmulkes. The first... Wait a minute. It says, hi, Alex. It's Andrew again. Feel free to add your own flair. Have fun. And so I shall. After listening to you assholes jabber on for the last few hours, I have reached my conclusion. A Hanukkah gift, something so simple, so small, was the deciding factor in whether one spirit got to see another day. And it is within these Hanukkah gifts that we can find the tale of who murdered Isaac. Our first step is to decode Sarah's gift swap notes in Exhibit H. Let's use the first one as an example, 8 to 6. Noah had confided in me that he had gifted Sarah his own CD. But somehow it ended up in Levi's hands. The gift, intended for Sarah, the fuzz is on their way, see? The spirit of night 8 was given to Levi, the spirit of night 6. From this, we can deduce that the first column in Sarah's gift swap notes represents the spirit that was intended to receive that gift, and the second is the spirit that that gift was swapped to. But I already knew that, didn't I? Notably, this means that the provocative underwear was meant for Jacob, the thermostat was meant for Levi, the breakup note meant for Noah, and so on, so forth. I already knew those things before. The spirits who gave those gifts confided in me. What I didn't know was that the murder gift, which is a real thing, was not meant to kill Isaac. It was intended for Abigail. So who would want to kill Abigail? Well, let's take a look. I don't have my glasses. Thank you, Seth.
Yeah.
As we can tell from Sarah's gift swap notes in Exhibit H and from what Abigail told me, Exhibit D was meant for Noah, from Abigail. It was not meant for you, Seth, and I hope you and Jacob continue to have a long and happy marriage. Baruch Hashem. But clearly, Abigail and Noah had some kind of connection that Abigail wanted to end for whatever reason. But it couldn't have been Noah who gave the murder gift. He gave his CD as a gift to Sarah in Exhibit F. So who could it be? Or Jew could it be? There's another tie here. According to Exhibit C, containing the flyer that fell out of Noah's pocket, Noah was running an underground dreidel betting ring in which Abigail and Levi were to face off for more than just chocolate. Now, what could this mean? The proof, my friends, is in the pudding, or should I say, the latkes. Tonight, all night, you've been complaining about how disgusting these latkes are. You've all mentioned the possibility of wine being used in baking the latkes. Levi just kept saying, I wanted to try something new.
It's a great impression of me.
Bit more Borat than I was intending, but I think there's more to it. I think there's something to the fact that nobody would tell me anything about the dreidel betting ring, because Levi would never use wine in baking latkes. It says so in Exhibit F, containing Levi's latke experiment notebook. He tried infusing the latkes with wine and wrote, "This is fucking gross. I will not be serving this ever. Oi."
That's
Levi,
what I said. I said it was gross. I'm sorry to interject. I thought it was gross. I'm glad that you echoing that. Continue.
Say that. You did say that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Levi takes his job seriously. He would never sacrifice the quality of his latkes just to try something new. Jews are terrified.
Right.
So who would use wine and latkes? Abigail, the spirit in charge of wine. She got more than just chocolate in that dreidel bedding ring. We can see her grocery list in Exhibit B. Potatoes, egg, flour, applesauce, the ingredients to make latkes. Oh, the arrangement was simple. No, it was not. If Levi won, Levi would be in charge of both latkes and wine. If Abigail won, she would be in charge of both wine and latkes. This is the only plausible solution to wine being used in the latkes that you all ate tonight. It's fucking gross. And Levi's no idiot. And he wasn't happy. Frankly, he was disgraced. Not being allowed to make latkes this Hanukkah, that's the greatest disgrace for a spirit. Ooh, I just felt something. Maybe it was Isaac. But there's one more thing here that doesn't make sense. In every single gift, the gifts are so tightly wrapped. In Exhibit H, Sarah's notes say that she was to wrap over the already wrapped presents with her extra stretchy paper. Surely this would have helped keep the gift givers as anonymous as possible. But why then is every present perfectly tightly wrapped? Except for the murder weapon. Detective? Exhibit A. Why has this gift been given so much more room than the others? Well, as magic as this night is, this ties back into a bit of science. Science that we can learn from Exhibit F, Levi's latke experiment notebook. He tried to keep the latkes in heat for extra long, and wrote, "The latkes were burnt to a crisp, and the tin foil seems to expand when they left any kind of heat. Certainly Levi would have tin foil. He's the spirit of latkes. But in what heat did the latkes expand? Well, as we can tell from Sarah's gift swap notes, the thermostat that was given to Abigail, Exhibit B, was meant for Levi, as well as the note, "Since your room is always so hot." Levi lost his Hanukkah responsibilities, and he had a revenge plot to get them back. He purchased the gun, used tinfoil for wrapping, and left it in his room. But when Sarah came to wrap it, the aluminum tinfoil had expanded. Levi was so consumed with everyone else's business, we didn't bother to look into his. Levi, in trying to get vengeance on Abigail, murdered Isaac. Levi, I am charging you with the murder, and this latke responsibility will be permanently revoked. Case closed.
That was a very Hanukkah Whodunit, everyone. We did it.
The end.
Who did it?
It was
Are
me.
we off the air?
Yeah, we're off. Well, no, we're on the air still.
Oh, we're in character still.
No, we're not in character still. Now we're not in character, but we're off the air. I mean, we're on the air and we're not in character anymore. Thank you guys. That was so much, Sky. You took it right off. This is the first time I was the murderer. It felt right. It felt like you guys are. That was so fucking funny. That was so good. You all were so great at this.
You know who was really great? The fans. Hey guys, thanks for being here.
I'd like to take a second for those of you who want to go watch the Jagged Little Pill concert. Go do that. Thank you for staying with us. We're gonna take like 2 minutes and just hang out, just to like laugh about everything that just happened. I want us to go through our highlights of what just happened. I just have to say mine was when we were discussing how Andrew Randall, Michaela and Sky, how you guys are in the Sardi's and Andrew Randall served you liquor. And I said, oh, you were in the fictional Sardi's from the prom. And Sky goes, and James Corden was there. And I lost it. I almost threw up. I was laughing so hard. And James Corden was there. What about everyone else? What were some of your favorite parts of what just occurred?
Go ahead, Abigail.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to never stop watching Ethan and Alex interact. I'm sorry that my letter got in the way of your marriage. That was so sad and unfortunate. But watching like old people fight at Jewish holidays is so awkward.
Let me really fast before I forget. Congratulations to Eliza Kluger for winning. You were the first person to guess that I was the murderer. Congratulations. You're going to be on the leaderboard. The leaderboard will be up pretty soon.
I know how she did it, by the way.
How'd she do it?
How anyone would have, see?
That was amazing.
I'd like to thank my entire family and household for letting me do whatever I did to my bathroom sink in 2 minutes. Because I have to go and clean that up in a moment. Whatever just happened in there, it was a test of time. But I also like to thank.
Did you shave between?
Yeah, I had a beard.
Wow.
Alex, I bleed for my craft.
I know. I've known you years.
My favorite moment was brought on by something that was between Alex and Ethan, which was "Be straight with me, boys," and the runner, as it were, of. I tried very hard not to break, but even though I knew it was coming every time, very good.
You have to hide behind the mustache. You hide your laugh behind the mustache.
Yeah, do a lot of this. That was between Alex and
Troy. What about you? What was your favorite part of everything that's happened?
I'll be honest. I full on gave up on character right after my entry.
That was me on the website closing other parts of the website. Sorry, continue.
I said I full on gave up on my character right after my entrance. I dived into too deep of water, and I just want to apologize for all this Christmas stuff behind me. And I very much enjoyed all of your performances. Thank you.
I thought you were a natural.
Absolutely, yeah.
You were killing me.
My highlight was when I was in the attic alone by myself.
What did you do? What were you doing?
I was talking about social anxiety. So hopefully whoever was listening got a little bit felt less alone.
Well, we got it on tape. Roll the clip.
Sky, what about you?
Dude, I blacked out. I have no idea where I am right now. I dropped in. No kidding. I have no idea. I was such a fucking mess during this whole thing.
Guys, you were amazing. You were amazing.
Sky, you were in full character. It was unbelievable.
Dude,
Sky, what is this? Was this paper or was this paint?
It was just like some fucking like makeup. It was nothing. I have no idea what it was. I just quickly like put it on and I was like, it's the character. Forget it.
Yeah, Gabby sent me a picture of you in character before all of this. Grace, what about you?
Oh man, I was so excited to be a part of this because I've never been a part of anything like this before, and it was just it was so fun. It was so fun, and I very much also enjoyed every single one of your performances and learned so much, and it was so fun. You guys are so funny. I really
put that mustache on. That was excellent. You put it on the butt and you changed hats and the glasses. Great.
I loved when Noah.
Ethan, no, wait. So, what did you say?
Wait.
No.
Oh, wait,
I just. Oh shit! Are you talking to me?
Well, I'll go. I have to go.
Losing connection.
I have to go walk my dog, or I'm going to have dog shit on my carpet. So I love you all so much.
I thought you'd bleed for your craft.
I bleed for my craft. I don't clean up dog shit for my craft.
All right. Well, there's the line.
Alex, you were brilliant as the investigator. Thank you very, 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 very much for being part of this.
It's my pleasure. This will be the last one I do. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Can I say what one of my favorite parts was?
Yeah, please.
I think it would be the starting out drunk Michaela getting increasingly drunk.
I know, you were blitzed by the end, Michaela.
You were blitzed. Yeah, you absolutely had the best night. Let's have a night.
By far.
You won't remember.
I literally wrote on Michaela's sheet, please actually drink wine. So I'm really glad that happened. Alex, how about you?
I just really loved Ethan and my marriage.
Me too.
It had so many chapters. I just loved all the chapters. And the growing suspicion was a fun thing to play with, and I just found it joyous to develop that.
It's just such an honor to be given a character to bite into, you know, like something that you can like grasp onto. And like, I feel like just the work that was done here was really nice. So we could like layer in,
right.
You know, we didn't want to hurt each other, but we were hurting each other, you know, and like,
right.
Yeah,
you know,
I really
like,
felt the stakes of your marriage.
Yeah, and it really all you have to do is just like show up and just like honor the text. You don't have to add anything, just honor the text, you know.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Truly, thank you all so much for doing this. This was like my favorite one we've done. Thank all of you for coming. We'll do more soon. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays if you don't celebrate Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to all you Jews that are here in the Zoom with me. Hang out for a second and I'll just, you know, we'll say goodbye. But thank you guys so much for being here. This has been a very Hanukkah Whodunit. Go watch the Jagged Little Pill concert. There's some brilliant people in that. Alex Boniello, go ahead and end the stream now. Bye everyone. Bye guys. Let's see. We're